Hello everyone, how are you? There's too much light coming, so let me do something. Thank you, Ren and Cabo. Thank you. It is at 6 o'clock your time, so it was not yet 6 o'clock. Okay, that's better. The light was too much. Hello, Stephen. How are you? That's good. How's Martha doing, Stephen? Martha's doing well. Okay, that's nice. That's good. How was your day, Stephen? Okay. My day was quite relaxed. There was no cooking to be done, and there was no I just sat down and put all my papers again into order, gave a final check, saw that everything is up to date, everything is included, and I haven't left out anything. So I just did all that. And yeah, uploaded my 3 videos for today for the live stream. Uploaded my 3 videos and sat down to watch a movie. Sat down to watch a movie. Spent all day driving to doctors and back. For your dad? Was it for your dad? Driving all the way to doctors and back. So you go to the doctor that is far away from you. Yes, I remember. That's why suddenly it clicked in my mind. When you spent all day driving, then I said it must be for you because you go to the doctor who's far away because the insurance covers that. Yeah, it suddenly clicked in me. Yay, I'm the one knows. No, I also know. I also know. No, Stephen didn't tell you. Stephen said it openly on your. Stephen said it openly on your live SLL. SLS. I read it. I read the comments. Don't worry. I know. Stephen said it on your SLS. He said something about more than 40 years ago and blah, 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 blah. I read it. I read it. I know. Hello, Maya. How are you doing, Pita? Please don't forget to click on the like button. Okay, on the like button, please. What did Chona say? What did Ren say in Bisaya? What translate, Peter? What did Chona say?
The only free word game designed for seniors with no annoying ads.
Chona says she's the first honor, first one to click like. Yes, yes. Huh? You know, my translation said about armpits, but I was wondering, what is that? Clicked on my armpits. It doesn't make sense. So that's why I did not say anything. If only my it was there. You will never say. Just 1 minute, I'll just be back. 1 minute. I'll just be back. Okay, I'm back. I didn't understand the joke about the armpits. My life began with you. Hot water. I'm drinking hot water. Yes, it's a joke. Ah, tickle. Okay, that's what. Okay. Today I had time to watch a little bit of a movie. I needed to relax. My papers are all in order. I checked everything. I put it into order according to the sequence what they want. Once again, I went over all the dates and checked it with my flight tickets. I have to do it for the last 2 years. So just checked everything. And hopefully my son-in-law is here tomorrow. Then I can ask him to post it, or on Wednesday he will post it. Shona is actually doing live. Where? Now? She's doing live now? Ah, she's doing live. That is silent live. She started very late. And usually at 8 hours, she was just 4 hours. Okay, she's talking. Okay. Oh, she stopped that silent live stream, huh? She stopped it. I wonder why she stopped the silent live stream. She could have just picked it up and continued talking with the same thing. Yeah, but she could have just continued talking, you know. She could have just put the phone on her and continued with the same thing talking. Yeah, maybe it's better if she disconnected also. My life began with you. I don't see her doing live now. I'm really getting confused. I don't see her doing live. Why did she end it then? I don't see her doing live. What's the confusion? I don't see Pita doing live. No, I said no. I said I'm going in for a shower and all. I'm going to get ready, right? I said I'm going to get ready. It takes some time to shave and shower and all. Because Pita said Chona is actually doing live. That's why I went to check. The rose is for today, but my love is for always. Yes, yes, Shona, I saw that. You said you're hiding. I read your 4 messages before. One of them said you're hiding. I will nap after your live. Yeah, that's why I said you will be napping during my silent live stream. I thought the family is coming back today, but they said they're coming back tomorrow. Okay, they're coming home late tonight. I'll just feed the fish and come. I'll just feed the fish. Just 1 minute. Yeah, just give the fish some food. Oh, Ninja Steven also. Oh, very good. Ninja Steven also. But before I sleep, I will sing to you a nice song. Okay. I think when you sing to me a nice song, that is what will make you fall asleep, right? Ninja sneak up on you. I can't use my main because just ended my silent. Right. Just 1 second, okay? Okay, sorry about that. No, they said they are coming. They are coming back tonight. So I don't know what time they're coming tonight. And I just I kept the dishwasher on. There was many things that they had left here from the time they left. So I didn't wash it earlier. I said I'll just pile up more things and then wash it all together with a full dishwasher. So I finished washing it. So I meant to just keep it back. If they come, they see it there, then they say, see, I had so much of time, I did not do it, right? So just do it and finish. I washed everything, I just put it away quickly. I left the cupboard open. I like to see things neat and tidy, especially in the kitchen. I don't like to see the sink piled up with stuff. I like to just clear it and wash the sink, keep it nice and shiny. So let me see what comments have I missed. Steven, I ate too much Mexican food earlier. Now my belly burns. Drink milk. Yuck, don't like. Really? Yuck, huh? I drank Ulka. What's that? Ulka seltzer. What is that? Alka salsa. I don't know what that is. I brought home leftovers for later. You went out for dinner for Mexican food. You can have leftovers if you want. Okay, give to me. Mexican food, spicy, right? My hand's waiting to your leftovers. Ah, I don't eat Mexican food. Chimichanga, rice, lettuce, tomatoes covered in white cheese sauce. I remember my boss gave me that kind of food, so yuck. I don't like the smell. I don't know, I've not really eaten Mexican food. Yeah, I've not eaten. Hello, CK, how are you and everyone else? Good morning, CK. Nice to see you here. Uh, Ren, I'm fine because you sing me a song yesterday. Who? CK. Sorry, Ren. My LS last night end itself. Haha, you don't know why. I don't know why. CK was singing. CK was singing for you. Okay. Yeah, she was singing lots, I believe. That's why I came back. No live. Nah, sad, yes. Even I asked Darling what happened, She said, no, the thing just shut down. I said, that's like me. Mine also just shuts down. Any comments on today's topic? Any comments on today's topic? Maybe Joyce is busy today. Yeah, it was already late, right? It was late. Anybody wants to comment on today's topic? I don't know how much. Ah, Stephen, I don't know how much about the Titanic. Never even watched the movie. Ah, okay. Very beautiful movie, Stephen. In fact, actually, it's a really a nice movie to see. Pita, I watched it several times. Wow. But I am now, but I'm now rushing to get a shower. Be careful, you don't have a Titanic in the shower. Yeah, but it's a good movie, Stephen, Titanic. It's really a nice movie. The Unsinkable, that sank on its maiden voyage. Imagine they called it the Unsinkable. I remember there was a book written sometime before the Titanic was built. In the book, everything happened almost the same as real. The ship name was also almost the same. Yeah. What's the name of the book, Stephen? Because I was reading an account of, the building and all that. The building of the Titanic was a secret. Where was it built? I forget, Denmark? I don't know, I forget exactly where. Denmark or one of those Scandinavian countries. So what happened was The only time there was a first picture about the Titanic is when it was towed out, towed out into the harbor. So that was the only first time that people saw the picture of the Titanic. Otherwise, building and all, it seems it was when it was being built and constructed, it seems it was all, nobody saw anything about the construction. And I was reading also about many people were many people were talking about the reason why the Titanic might have sunk. Okay, it hit an iceberg and something like that, but they were giving many different reasons, saying that this was poor quality, that was a poor quality, that was not constructed properly, and those kind of things they were giving. The Wreck of the Titan is the book name. The Wreck of the Titan. Okay. Hmm. I will check that out. Was written in 1898. Wow. I will do some research on that. I will do some research on that and see if there was any connection. Because why was the Titanic building of the Titanic kept a secret? I did not go into the details, to find out. It takes a lot of time, to go and read. I put into my description a lot of. I put into my description, something about it, but there was lots of things more. So I didn't read everything, I just put something important. But I read other things, and I remembered, like, I think Denmark or somewhere where it was constructed. And people saw it for the first time when it was brought out into the harbor. That's the first time they saw it. I didn't know it was a secret. Yeah, secret means people knew that they were building, but there were no pictures, no nothing about the construction of it. The first time people saw the Titanic was like when it was brought out into the this. That's what I read when it was first brought out into the harbor. But there must have been a lot of bookings and all. They already had decided the route, They decided the route, and they must have started the bookings long ago, because they had planned, like, en route they were picking up people from other ports, They were going from Southampton to somewhere. I just read all hurriedly, so I don't remember the exact details. It's not in my mind. Let me just Google and see anything. Where was the Titanic built? Let me see what is given. Where was the Titanic built? Ireland, in Ireland. Belfast, Ireland. That's what it says. Google says that. Built in Belfast, Ireland, in what was then the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland. RMS Titanic was the second of three Olympic class ocean liners. The lead vessel was RMS Olympic, and the final ship in the class was HMHS Britannic. It was built at the Harland and Wolff shipyard in Belfast, starting in 1909, with construction taking 3 years. It was traveling Southampton. See, I remember that correctly. It was traveling from Southampton, England to New York City. It was traveling from Southampton in England to New York City. Imagine in 1900 something, the Titanic cost 7,500,000 US dollars. 7,500,000 US dollars in those years. So you can imagine the value of the money at that time. Phew. I guess sometimes, some sites will give some facts and there might be some conflicting information, right? saying approximately 3,000 shipbuilders were involved in construction of the Titanic. Yeah, some people had said, now I remember, some people said about the rivets in the that were used to join the Titanic, pieces or whatever it was, like, was not of good quality. The production of the film Titanic cost 200 million, $200 million. $200 million that film cost. But I think they raked in enough money. Quite a lot to read. But interesting, interesting. So many people will give different facts, like, yeah. The wreck of the Titan. I must check that out. Must have been a really big building to keep it a secret. Stephen, I also remember reading about a woman that survived the Titanic later being on another ship that sank. And she survived the second one also. Wow. I remember when reading many years ago, I remember when reading about it, I read about people who survived, people who survived the, and then later on, like, some of them were young at that time and then they grew very old, right? And they were interviewed, like, what was the experience like at that time. So yeah, I did see a few of that kind of things. It was so scary, so scary. That woman is really lucky to, survive the Titanic and then again survive a second time. Wow. So maybe she is the unsinkable, not the Titanic, but that lady can be known as the unsinkable. I'm so scared of water. I'm so scared of water. I braved myself in 2017 November when I went to Thailand. I braved myself. I went in, I think, 3 or 4 times, but then I stopped. After that, I said no. My courage waned. I just didn't have the courage to do anymore. I said I'm trying to defy death, kind of, like, I said no, this is enough. But I guess those life jackets will keep you floating for a long time. But for me, if my legs are not touching the floor, I'm not in the water. It's like that. So that was the big effort I made to do that. Like you're talking in the morning, right, Stephen, about risks. That was the risk I was taking. I could have lost my life, right? It was a very big risk I was taking. What if I got a panic attack or anything like that? Just that I kept cool. Said, let me do it. Let me get over that. I've not got over the fear, but I said, let me just try to. And that man promised, he said, no, 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 I've got two other people also. So you'll just hold the net, just hold the net. I think there is ice in the water, you will freeze fairly fast. Yeah, the Titanic was in the northern area, right? And there were icebergs and also, yes, the water was definitely freezing cold. It was definitely freezing cold with all the ice and all that over there. Like, I don't know, like they just say, it is all written. It's all destiny. It's already written out for you. It's already written out for you. If you have to go, you will go. No matter what you try to do to save yourself, but it's destiny. If it's already planned out for you. So if you have to go, you will go. Yeah, I guess, I guess there is some kind of truth in that. I don't know. Sometimes, like, my brother-in-law, like I mentioned it before also, like, he was off the coast of Japan. It was supposed to be shark-infested waters. And he was just far away from the others. He couldn't see anybody else. And he was just drifting. The ship sank in the night. And he was just drifting. And he was turning cold, He was turning cold because, that it was cold out in Japan, that area. The water is cold. He was rescued only in the early part of the mornings. My phone, only 5%. 5%. Nighttime in the water would be scarier than daytime, I think. Yeah. But yeah, it would be scarier. True. Because you just cannot see anything, right? At least in the daytime. Okay, in the daytime also, what you'll see, only water, 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 water everywhere, right? But during the day, there is always some hope, like, right? At least you can see something. In the night, you cannot see anything. And he said, like, they had the small lamps, strapped up, but like that lamp only gives a little light. I guess somebody from up in the air would be able to see these little lights bobbing around, like. Then you never know the current in the oceans, the seas. You never know the which side where they are taking who. One year he did not go back on the ships. 1 year. He used to have nightmares. He used to get up screaming. He had nightmares. But he's got good height and good build. He had a good height and good build. For his height, he had a very good build. And he was a great boxer and all in his time. His father was a good boxer. He was a good boxer also. When they were in school, they were so skinny. Even the younger brother, skinny, skinny, skinny is not the word. Real skin and bones, like. Yet see how the kids, when they grow up, how they change. Even I had another student, he was skinny also is not the word. Oh my God, real skinny, skin and bones. And now he's in America. He settled down in America, and big, tall, strapping fellow he is now, and long hair and all that. Long hair and all. One thing, they always still remember me. So many of my ex-students, no, they are all in America. Lots of them, girls and boys, all in America. I'll be putting out some videos about Vietnam. My sister sent me. She stopped her channel also. She also stopped her channel. My two proteges stopped YouTube. Stephen and my sister both stopped. Shona also was almost on the verge of stopping. Right, Shona? She must be sleeping. She's supposed to be sleeping during my silent, but she may have slept already. But Shona also was, or maybe is also on the verge of stopping. I'm happy she started with the live stream. I told her, she's listening quietly. Yeah. I told her I'm not going to remind her at all. So last night she was saying, I'm going live, I'm going live. I said, okay. I never showed any enthusiasm. I said, okay. Because I told her, if you feel it's not for you, it's not for you. It's as simple as that. If you feel it's not for you, then it's not for you. But you have to make up your mind. You cannot say yes and no and yes and no and yes and no. No. YouTube is a commitment. YouTube is a commitment. Like who was saying? I think Ia was saying on Pita's live stream. Ia was saying that once you get monetized, you cannot sit back. It's a greater responsibility once you're monetized. But I don't know. But they are all monetized, so okay. But I don't know. But for me, I think getting up to the monetization stage is very difficult. But once you reach that stage, it's okay. That's why once I reach that stage, I want to broaden my viewers. Why is it I do not have more viewers? Why? Yes, I'm not on their channel also. Okay, but I have been on their channel before, right? I've been on the channel before, and even though I was on the channel before, they they were not like, they were just coming and going, you know, fair weather friends. They were not really staying on my channel. They were not really staying on my channel. They just come and go, right? And they have ninjas, so it's easier for them, right? But they were just coming and going, coming and going. But a few of them I value, like Calvo. You know, Calvo. Still now, he watches my videos, he comments on that, but he cannot understand English, right? So, by him being on my live stream, what will he benefit, right? Correct? What will he benefit? Nothing. So I feel sad, you know, like he's a very nice guy, Calvo, very nice guy. I always said if I'm ever in Cebu, no, I'll go and meet him. He's a very nice guy. I want to expand my network, you know, I want to expand it. I'm too much of a recluse, too much of a recluse I am. So let's see. She was hiding, yes, she was hiding. She said also, I'm hiding inside the pocket of host. Yes, she said that before also. The thing is, in Cebu, there are so many of the YouTubers who I know, like, you know, they are, I know so many of them. So before, when I was planning to go to Cebu, I only went to Cebu. I went to Cebu because I wanted to see where to settle down, right? I was searching where to settle down. So the only reason I have been to, I've not really lived in Manila proper. I've not lived there, but I've lived in Taguig. I've seen Mandaluyong. I've seen Baguio. I've seen Caloocan. Uh, because when I was in Caloocan, I did go around looking, just looking, you know, for seeing about houses and apartments, and you know, just looking what the market is like. I was thinking that time of settling down, right? So I was just looking at what the market is like and things like that. And one thing I found very surprising, that owning land and a house, of course, we foreigners cannot own, right? They can only own apartments, but owning a land with your own house is cheaper than owning an apartment. I just do not understand that concept. You know, I really, really don't understand that concept. You're having the land, you got a nice area around your land, you know, so you can have a garden, you can grow something, you know, you can do a lot of things around, not a big plot depending on your budget, right? But the places I saw were decent budgets, and you're still having land around, and you're having like the living room as you enter, like is the living room, and the living room, and it has a toilet, a CR as the Filipinos call it. So you have that there, and you have a small kind of a kitchen, and then behind they have what is called a dirt kitchen, right? Even in Thailand they have a dirt kitchen, and you have the laundry and all outside, and it's covered, like, okay, it's covered. So that is behind, and then you go upstairs, and then it depends. Some places have 2 bedrooms, some places have 3 bedrooms and a full bath. So I thought that was really good, you know. If you own a business, the business can own land. But there are some conditions on that, because I don't know about Philippines, but I know in Thailand also, you can purchase through your business, but it's not yours. Okay, you can purchase it through your business, but it's not yours. It's registered only on the business in Thailand. So I may be the same in Philippines, but that is because your business is on the land. You know, your business is on the land, so your business owns it. But that also, the business has kind of lots of rules and regulations for that. Lots of rules and regulations. CK says, haha, but host hard to clean if you have a big house. Yes, CK. But you know, the houses I looked at when I was in Caloocan, It is only, honestly speaking, the the area the area of the land the area of the land is hardly 50 square meters, 50 or 60 square meters. Okay, the area of the land is 50 to 60 square meters. Out of the 50 square meters, out of the 50 square meters, they build like 30 square meters down and 30 square meters on top. Now there are some places where 30 square meters is just a small studio, right? 30 square meters is just a small studio. But here in 30 square meters, they are putting up like kind of 2 bedrooms and plus a full CR on top. So I don't know about the cleaning part of it, like, but it's just down and up, and I think it's good. But my main thing is like, I'm surprised like that how you can get that cheaper within 2 million pesos. You can get that within 2 million pesos, Whereas an apartment or a condo, which is a studio or a 1 bedroom maximum, let's say studio or 1 bedroom maximum, low ceiling, will start around 4 million pesos, and that too, that depends on which area. So I really think like why the condos are costlier, why the condos are costlier. I have no idea. Oh, Philippine Adventure. Good morning. Nice to see you here. If I am off, I cannot clean it all part of the house. Ren, I'm lazy to clean big house. CK, my dirty kitchen is separate also. Yeah, dirt kitchen. Yes. I don't like, I don't mind vacuuming. I don't mind mopping. So vacuum and mopping. Even if I don't have a vacuum and a mop, if I have to sweep and swab, I don't mind doing that. I don't mind washing dishes. Some or the other, I'm not a big fan of a dishwasher. I have seen taking plates out or some crockery out or something out from the dishwasher and it's still not clean. So if one thing is not clean or two things are not clean, I can imagine the others look clean, but how clean they are, I don't know. Like my daughter said, but it disinfects, that washing doesn't disinfect, but this disinfects. So I don't know about disinfecting or not. Before there were dishwashers, what did we do? We cleaned with our hands, right? We had the liquid, we had the sponge, we cleaned with that. We never had dishwashers. And I think you're using elbow grease when you're cleaning it, so you're making sure it's properly clean. So I don't know about so I don't know. I still prefer, I finish eating, I wash. I clean the dishes, I wash. So when I'm cooking over here, I do that. As soon as I'm finished, I like to clean and keep. I don't like, because dishwasher means you're just piling, right? And when I used to use the dishwasher also, I like the certain way of doing it. And I put like, I don't know, I'm kind of an OCD person. I do have OCD. So I have to put everything like, like my bag used to be with all the small books in front and all the big books behind, the taller ones behind, the shorter ones in front, and, and so same thing when I'm putting the dishwasher, it all goes together. Here I see like, big plate is put in between some small plates or some saucers are put, some, I like all to be in order, So yeah, I'm a bit of an OCD. If I see a rug, tilted, tilted one side, no, I want to go and put it straight. I don't like to see it tilted. So I never thought about it before, but now when things like this come out, OCD and all that, so I think I have something of that, like, or maybe I have it fully, or I don't know. But yes, I like to see things in its place. I don't like, and things in its place means, just for example, okay, for example, supposing I have a rack, okay, I have a rack which has all my cutlery. So let us say I start with, I put all my tablespoons, then let's say I put my forks, and let's say I put my teaspoons. Okay. So I have it in that order. And if somebody else does the dishwashing, I'm just saying, for example, and then they put it in any order, it upsets me. Not that I lose my temper or I get angry or something. No, but it just upsets me when I see, oh no, this is for the spoons. Now, what difference does it make? If I put the tablespoons here, or next time I put the tablespoons the other side, or I put the teaspoons here, and next time the teaspoons at the other side, what's the difference? It's all there, right? It's all there in the rack. But for some or the other, I just like that order. So if I am in charge, I like to keep it as that order. So tomorrow I can go blindly and I can always just pick up and I know I'm picking up the right thing. So yes, I do not know. I do not know, but that is it. But my wife lived with me for 29 and a half years, right? Hey, sorry, 39 and a half years. What I'm saying, 29, 39 and a half years. Yes. We were married for 39 and a half years. So, so yes, she lived with me for 39 and a half years. In the company where she was working, whenever she used to tell people, and they used to say, what? You're married with so many years, living with one man? Same man you're living with for so many years? Canadians cannot believe that. People can live with a man for so many years. Oh my God. What a concept to tell her. Hello, Leslie. Nice to see you here, Leslie. So, CK, multitasking, I call that. And so even if I'm cooking, I'm also washing. Yeah. I use washing machine to wash clothes to make faster. Yes, washing machine for the clothes I think is good because I have hand wash clothes. I have, and I know it is a big headache to wash. So yes, a washing machine I will agree. A washing machine and dryer, I would agree to that. I would agree to that. The clothes come out very clean. The clothes come out as long as you don't pile too many and put very little detergent, but you put it according to what it is, and I think the clothes are clean. And then you have a separate dryer, then you don't have to dry it outside and things like that. So yeah, it's just that I like things in place. Like if you open my closet, you'll always find all the t-shirts one side, and you'll find the jean pants one side, and then the shorts are one side, and then I rarely wear shorts basically. And then I don't mostly I don't wear shorts because I have very good legs, so I don't want people to see my good legs. So I rarely wear shorts. But yeah, I keep my shorts, and then whatever clothes I have for the night, I keep that separate also. I keep that separate clothes for the night. So here I'm on a shoestring budget. I have just got a limited stuff over here which I keep whenever I come for a holiday. So there's just a limited stuff over here. So here I cannot keep to what exactly I would like to do. But in Thailand, yes, I'm living there a long time. So I have a lot of things, for night clothes, a lot of t-shirts, a lot of shorts, which I can, change, alternate, and get them washed and all. Usually I keep like about 5 for the week. So by the time the end of the week comes, or 6, 7, like I keep, but by the time the end of the week comes, they can be washed while I'm wearing something else, like. So I have a lot of that. But now I'm roaming around with one baggage only, one baggage. So I cannot have a lot of stuff, and I don't want to pile up a lot of stuff. You'll not believe, but t-shirts, these t-shirts, my wife was very good. She would remember where I bought it from and when I bought it and what price I paid for it. She would have a good memory for that. I cannot, for the likes of remember. I'm just trying to remember now when I bought it, but I know it's for a long time. The only way is, the only way is actually to see the collar. Mm, can't really make out the collar. From the collar, I can kind of identify where I bought it from, and so approximately which year. I've got some shirts here which I would like to take to Philippines. They have been bought about 3 years ago, 3 to 4 years ago. They were bought in Thailand. No, yeah, I bought it when I went. I bought it in. I bought it in 2021. Yeah, I bought it in 2021 when I went to that province before returning back to Bangkok. The last province I was in before, Pathum Thani. So yeah, I bought it there at the market. Right. So that was 2021, round about the first quarter. So yeah, I have a lot of shirts, a lot of clothes and they'll ask me, like, even if I say I have something 10 years old and I'm still wearing it, it's the truth. It's the truth. Because there are many things I bought when I was in Dubai. And I have not been back to Dubai since 2011. I have not been back to Dubai. But the label tells me those are the ones I bought from Dubai. And I still wear many of them. So you can count from 2011 till now. That I left Dubai in 2011. So I would have bought it even a couple of years before that. So I still use it and I still have it. That's because I have a lot of t-shirts and I keep changing often. I keep changing often the t-shirts. So they last me a long time. And it's only when something becomes threadbare, because of continuous washing machines, and also you find, threads are coming out and they turn a little faded or something. Then also I don't throw them out. If my outing t-shirts, if they are faded and all, I don't throw them out. They become my night t-shirts. I wear them in the night, right? And usually when I'm home, even in Thailand, it was the same. When I'm home, I'm only in shorts the whole day. I don't wear a t-shirt. I've had this habit from young. I've got a photograph of me when I was very young, in shorts, bare body. I'm reading a book. So from young, I've had this habit. Only in shorts, never wear a t-shirt. But in Canada, yes, you cannot really walk around like that because in winter it is really cold, But in summer, yes, in summer I would be able to walk around without a t-shirt at home, but not in winter. So yeah, I've got this habit. Thailand very hot, so I'm always without a shirt. I'm always losing my shirt. I'm always losing my shirt in these hot weathers. So yeah, true, true. Starts muting. Maya now at work starts muting. Okay, okay. So you cannot hear what we are talking. So we can talk about you now because you cannot hear anything. We can talk about you because you cannot hear anything. Do, 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 do. Ren, my earphone is in my ear so that I can hear Winston talking and my eyes nap. So while you are napping, you can still hear. But don't worry, my talking will put you to sleep and you will not hear anything. It's okay, I can always replay. Yeah, but do you really listen when you're replaying to everything? I don't think so. Ren, don't sing, please. I know there is nothing to say about me except good things. Wow. Wow, Pita. Self praise is no praise at all. It was hot here today, 30 Celsius. Ah, but you have changing weather, right? Your weather changes during the day many times. You are correct, Pita. Like there is the poem, What Are Little Girls Made Of? What are little girls made of? Sugar and spice and all that's nice. That's what little girls are made of. And boys, I forget, but I know something. Boys are made of something, something, and puppy dog tails. And puppy dog tails. Oh, my phone is charging. Yeah, it's so funny. It is so funny. Choo, 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 choo. Doo, doo. Don't sing hoarse, my eardrums will break. Really? You're correct, Pita. Choo, 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 choo. Anyhow, even if I wanted to speak about somebody, I will not speak openly on a public forum, right? There are some things I do speak about openly. There are some things, but they are the facts of life. But no, this is my YouTube family, so no, I don't speak anything bad about my family. But like about me not going to Billy Run and all that, have spoken openly. So I know they will also sometime be watching something. They could be watching something or what it is and all. But then that's a fact. That's a fact. But there are some things I just don't like. I don't like. I don't like. I don't like people trying to screw up things, and it doesn't make sense to me what they say. So definitely. That's what spoils. Snips and snails and puppy dog's tails. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, true. I only remember the puppy dog's tails. That's what little boys are made of. Yes, I know the snails, but I never knew something before that. Yeah, true. I wanted to Google it, but my phone is charging. So yeah, honestly, really, I don't know. A lot of planes fly overhead. We don't have an airport here, but yet the planes are flying overhead. We have an airport here, but that is only for commercial, not for public passengers. Like there is a guy. I find this very strange. I find this very, very strange. But of course, I do not know the whole story. Okay, I really do not know the whole story. They follow jet stream sometimes to save fuel. The planes. You're talking about the planes. So there is a very funny incident. All right. So there is a guy. There is a guy who keeps visiting Philippines. All right. There's a guy who keeps visiting Philippines. He stays with some Filipino people, and he never takes his wife with him. Even though his wife wants to go, he never takes his wife with him. So once, when there was a live stream going on, the wife commented something a bit rude. So the host of the TV show deleted and banned and blocked the blocked the wife. I find that such a funny incident, So the host was siding with the guy that yes, you leave your wife and you come here, it's better. So I do not know the full story behind that, but I just found that very amusing for the wife to comment on the live stream, put in some kind of rude remark, and she's blocked because of that. Very strange. Strange are the ways of men, right? Strange are the ways of men. So I'm not taking any names or anything, but not channel names or anything, but very, very, very amusing that was. I don't understand. Do, 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 do. Do, do. Chona, get up, Chona! Chona, get up! I'm breaking her eardrums. She said, don't sing, so I'm not singing, but I'm waking her up. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. When I come back from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. Day was fine, the weather it was dry. I will end it another few minutes because we take a break and then I come back for my silent live stream. That's why I'm just keeping an eye on the time. So tomorrow I'll have to start half an hour in morning my time, means evening Philippine time. I'll have to go back and start half an hour later because the family is coming back tonight. So they'll start their school and work and all that tomorrow. Oh, I had to send my nephew a message. Let me see. This Canada government, they want me to send my Provident Fund numbers for all the places I worked when I was in India from the age of 18. From the age of 18, all the places I worked in India, wherever I work, they want me to send the Provident Fund number. Have they gone mad? We are going to keep records of 50 years ago. I'm going to keep records from 50 years ago. I'm going to keep records of that. I tell you, this Canadian government, now, I don't know from where they think, from their brains or from their bloody backside. Really, I don't know where they think from. I would like to meet one or two of the people who work there. I'd love to meet them and ask them, come on, you show me. I want to see. You show me your records. I want to see. And they must be Canadians born in bloody Canada. I still want to see if they have kept maintained records of for 50 years back. I want to see. I tell you, it's so disgusting, the very thought of it, to ask somebody for records so many years back. I don't even remember collecting any Provident Fund, because even though those years, I know it was pittance compared to our salaries were not high. Our salaries were not high, but it was pittance. It was pittance. Yes, you're right, Stephen. You're right. There are so many places that would have closed down. Where am I going to find? Now, with great difficulty, the school I worked in for 10 years, um, my nephew and my sister are living in that same city. So I just told my nephew to go. And those people also said, oh my God, it'll take us a long time to find out if we can still find it. It'll take us a long time because it's all paper-based. And they have to go back so many decades. I worked there from 1982 to 1992. I worked there for 10 years. And now so many people have changed. The old people who were working there have not there. Some of them have passed away. So somebody has to take the time. And who's got time to go into searching records now? 82 to 92. This Canadian government, I tell you, I'm so bloody pissed off with them. Really pissed off with them. I talk openly about the government. Wherever I go, I talk openly against the government. And Trudeau is the biggest bloody asshole leading the country. God knows what he's having problems with the Prime Minister of India. That Prime Minister of India is stopping Canadians from visiting the country. As it is, that fellow is ruining the country over there. He wants it to be only a Hindu country, not others. I don't understand why Canada needs records about. You have to complete 20 years to get your full pension benefits. Okay, you should be living in Canada to complete your 20 years. Now, I have not been living in Canada to complete my 20 years. So the next step is you should be at least living in Canada for 10 years to start getting some kind of pension. So you should be in Canada living for 10 years. Now, I have not even completed living in Canada for 10 years. It started with me. It started with me leaving and going to Thailand in August, in November. Okay, I came back to Canada and then I went in November 2019. And February 2020 started COVID. So I had my 6 months later, I had my ticket to come back within 6 months, but COVID struck. And from that time, there was no way to come back. Like, okay, in the beginning, there were flights, but I was not taking a risk because if my flight is diverted or I'm not allowed to come into the country because of the pandemic at that time, I would be stuck in another country, right? So what am I going to do if I'm stuck in another country? Strange country. I'll be spending through my nose. So I dared not move out of Thailand till I saw everything was settled, and now it is safe enough to leave. Because even though I've been a resident having a retiree visa, so my visa was valid for a year, and then every year I renewed it. But if I left and came back, even after the pandemic, that they had so many rules and quarantine and all that, they started allowing people quarantine, that even if I left and came back, I would have to go through the quarantine process and stay in those Shah hotels. And, it's all expensive, man. It's all expensive. So why am I going to go through that expense and, take the trouble for that? I might as well just live there. So it was only in July 2022 when the laws in Thailand became little better, not fully ideal, became little better. So to try it out, I said, let me go to, I had done my booking for Canada for August, but I said, let me go in July to, I went to Manila and came back, or to Philippines and came back. And I found that, yes, there was no problem. I entered Philippines, I came back to Thailand, there was no problem. So I said, good, now I can continue with my Canada flight. And Canada government is not condoning that. They are not condoning that 2 years that I was out of the country. They are not condoning it because they have a rule. You cannot live outside Canada for more than 6 months, and not even 6 months. They count it as 180 days. So you cannot live out of Canada for more than 180 days, and they do not count the day you are leaving and the day you arrive is not counted. So altogether, it becomes like the day you arrive and the day you leave, it becomes like 182 days that you have to be. So I've been coming every 6 months, paying a heavy bloody fare to come and go every time. Every 180 days, I've been coming and going because another stupid rule Canada has that if you don't stay out of the country within 180 days, more than that, then it is considered like you haven't left Canada. Bullshit, right? Bullshit. I have left Canada. How can you say, as long as I don't cross 180 days, then it is like you haven't left Canada? What a stupid bloody rule. I really can't understand this rule. But okay. So I kept coming every time before 180 days. I have completed my 180 days. I have now completed my 10 years. And now they are telling me, no, we want your records from India. From the time you were 18 years, we want Provident Fund numbers. Because they have an agreement with India. They don't have an agreement with the UAE, where I was working for 19 years. They don't have an agreement, but they have an agreement with India. So based on my Provident Fund, they will check like what was my contribution. Because remember, we are paying CPP here, right? And because of CPP, they are giving us our pension is based on the amount of CPP we were paying here for how many years we were paying and all that, right? So my CPP is very less because I left I had not completed 10 years. So that is all the rules that this stupid country has. So now I've completed my 10 years. Bloody just pay me whatever I'm supposed to get, just pay it to me. But no, now they're holding it up, asking for India records. So I prepared everything. I made my covering letter, and I've told them in my covering letter that I'm sorry, it is decades ago. You don't expect me to get Provident Fund numbers and companies to provide you with my Provident Fund numbers for the last so many years. So I'm very, very sorry. Please go ahead and proceed on my 10 years completion of Canada. 10 years completion in Canada. Hello, hello, Choning. How are you? Good to see you here. You've come after a long time. Or is this your first time? I think this is your first time. Let me check. Yeah, it's your first time. Okay, anyhow, there's always a first time for everything. Correct? There's always a first time for everything. So, okay. Yeah, I see a lot of your videos and comment also. So, thank you for passing by. It's really good. L7 done. Thank you. Thank you. I made you moderator also. So, that way. So, yes, so I've completed. So, I wrote to them, I cannot get the records. I'm trying from two places, but I'm still not been successful to get it. So kindly go ahead and proceed based on my completion of 10 years in Canada. Go ahead and proceed with it. And as and when I will get it, I will send it to you. And then whatever you want to update, you can update. So that is what I've also put into my covering letter. So good. My son-in-law and all their family is coming back. So tomorrow I'll tell him, take that and post it. I'm not going to wait any longer. I'll just tell him to take it and post it. Can you imagine? I had to take printouts of all my flight tickets to show that I came and went. I had to take printouts of all my flight tickets, and I've sent my flight tickets and all that before. But they say every time you apply, you have to attach again everything. You have to attach everything again. So, okay, I've done all that. I've kept it ready. I checked my dates. All the dates are okay. And I'm going to send it to them. Oh, the message deleter, queen of the message deleting, queen of message retracting, Chona Inkabo. She's very fast on deleting the message, but I read it. I read it. I read the message. But I won't say what the message is because I don't want to embarrass you. So yeah, that is it. Okay, I just looked at the time and passed. I better end the live stream because I'll be coming back for a silent live stream. I'm sorry, Choning. Because I'm going silent live. If you want, you can join my silent live later on. You can come in there and comment whatever you want. Okay, I'm so sorry, but yeah, I have to start it again. I need a little break before I end and I start. Okay. So thank you everyone for being here and look forward to all of you. Of course, Stephen, you'll be going off to sleep, I guess. So, but I know you come in the morning as soon as you open your eyes, you are on my channel again. I know that. I see it very often. So thank you about that. OFW to your house, Choning. She ordered me to delete one the other day. She ordered me to delete one the other day. Yeah, yeah. Chona, right? Chona told you to delete that comment, right? And you deleted it. Yes. Of course, Chona. You forgot so soon. You told Chona, please delete the comment. And then Stephen went and deleted the comment. And then you said, yes, thank you. Thank you. We said, thank you very much. Stephen also has the memory of an elephant. Okay. But he has the elephant of a big elephant. He has the memory of a big elephant. I have the memory of a small elephant. So he remembers more than me. Like he remembered Bami, but I didn't remember the Bami at that time. So like that. So thank you, everybody. You can still comment here or you can leave if you want. I'll put in a thank you note and then I will end. Or you can just comment till I go off and your comment cannot be accepted by YouTube anymore. You can just keep commenting. Thank you. I really like that our thing is full of fun and all. We have real good fun. Others are so commercialized. It's all about commercialized. You give me bananas, I give you bananas. You quickly click on this link, you click on that link. Hey, have you clicked on that link? Please click on so and so link, and putting up links and all so business like it is. But here we enjoy. Here we enjoy, we laugh, we joke, we talk, we have fun, we cry, we have a lot of fun. Host, you have a visitor. Who? Yeah, I made the visitor Choning. I made Choning a moderator also. I made her a moderator because I know Choning's videos and I've been on a video before and whatever it is. I think it's a she, right? So yeah, I know. I made moderator also. No worries. Uh, I'll come back at about 7:30 my time, 8:30. No, I'll come back at about not my time. I'll come back at about 7:30 Philip. I'll come back at around 8:30 Philippine time. 8:30 Philippine time. I'll come back for my silent live stream. At Ren and Cabo, just leave message and I pay you back later. Thanks much. Okay. Do, 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 do. Chona, it's time for you to sleep. I'll be going live, silent live stream, so it's time for you to sleep, right? Okay, I've got that. So, love to all of you, and God bless. And those that are going to sleep, have a wonderful sleep. And those that are starting their day, have a wonderful day. May you be able to fulfill whatever you want and do whatever you want. And yeah, hasta luego, au revoir. See you again in about 20 minutes' time. See you again. And bye. Bye. Okay. Over and out. Bye. Go also to your house. Okay, I go to my house.